Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Megan Smith and I have been Juniata Theater's house manager since November of 2011. This video tutorial is an introduction to Tixato and how to create a new event. So what exactly is Tixato? Tixato is a full-service online ticketing and box office platform for theater, dance, and the performing arts. Juniata Theater uses this program strictly as a reservation website, meaning we only take reservations through Tixato for free. In order to take reservations through Tixato, we have to create an event page through which the reservations are made and publish it online. This tutorial is a complete walkthrough on how to make an event page through Juniata Theater's Tixato account. Let's get started.
So first you're going to go to Tixato.com, and while that's loading, here we go. This is the home page for Tixato, like you can see. Here we go. You're going to go up to the top right of the screen and hit the login button. And we're going to enter Juniata Theater's login information. Juniata theater@gmail.com, and enter the password that you can find in the house management manual. No. So this is Juniata Theater's homepage, login page on Tixato. As you can see, right here in the up next section is Middletown, because that is a published event on Tixato. Right immediately to the right of that you can see Test, that I use to train other house management assistants on. Right here it says Published, and that was the page we just looked at. So we're going to create a new event. If you go to the right hand corner, you're going to see the button that says New Event highlighted in blue. Hit that button, and we're essentially just going to follow the prompts that come up here. So, the name of the event. We are going to use the next Juniata Theater production as our example. It's called Window. A brief description. This is the Performance Lab class production. Can make that more detailed later. You're going to choose the venue. Most of the time it's Suzanne von Liebig Theater. Sometimes we will have events in the Movement Studio, but 90% of the time it's the Black Box Theater. Seating method is always open seating. We do not assign our seats. You can sit wherever you would like. Total tickets, it depends on the information you get from the technical director, Jesse Sullivan. This seat number sometimes fluctuates, so you're going to have to probably update this a few times throughout the event. Now this step is really important. The base price will always be $0 because, like I said, this is where we take our reservations. No one enters a price they want to pay for our tickets here. So this base price will always be $0. And then we're going to go ahead and enter our first performance. Window premieres in April on Thursday the 16th. And our performances always start at 7:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted, and you would know. Then you're going to hit this blue button here, Save and Continue. So now it's going to bring you to the general editing page. Now on Tixato there are, up the top here where my cursor is, Plan, Sell, Report, Manage, and Patrons. While we're making an event, you're always going to be under the Plan tab, and we're always going to work under the Event tab under Plan. We never use passes and we never use coupons, so you really only have to worry about everything that falls under Events. So the first section is General, and it has our name there, the description that we just created, and all this information, the venue, seating method that we just edited on the previous page. Now if you look over to the right, the status of this event is just a draft. You do not want to publish this until you have completed all the required fields. All the required fields are up here at the top: web sales, email, collect info, performances, what I'm hovering with my cursor right now. And we're going to want to fill out all of the blocks that allow us to have public web sales. So I'm going to click on this, help me turn on public web sales. and it'll give you a list of criteria that we need to have in order to have this event on the web. So we have to publish the event, which we will when we're done. We made at least one ticket price, which was 0, and make at least one performance available to the web and assign to pricing with a publicly available ticket price. In order to do that, we have to go to pricing, but we're going to get there in 2 steps, it looks like. So we're going to hit the poster link, and this brings us to a page where we can edit the graphic that shows up on the performance page. So I'm just going to click over to the Middletown tab, right? This is the poster for Middletown, this nighttime picture with the moon and the top of a house. So this is what we're going to be editing right now. Click back to this tab. So you're going to hit edit, and you're going to see below that I've already uploaded posters for previous events. So this was the Middletown graphic, this was the Glass Menagerie graphic, this was the Hot House Citizen Cyber graphic, and so on. I'm not going to upload a new image right now, we're just going to use our test image. But if you were to upload an image, you can hit choose, and then your file upload window is going to show up, and you can, find where that file is and upload it, and it's going to show up in this image pile here. So I'm going to select our test image, which is the lovely picture of our Halberter Center. You're going to get this floating box, and you're going to want to drag it to what part of the big picture you want it. So we're going to make it right there. So the Halberter is right in the center. Hit Save Changes. And there you go. So this is our poster, our tentative poster for window. It gives you some guidelines, things you need to follow, how big the image could be, what format it has to be in, etc. So that's our poster. Now on to the next link, which is pricing. Once you hit pricing, this gets a little tricky as well because we sell our tickets based off of a pay-what-you-can method. So we're going to have to enter all of that information here. So if you hover your cursor over basic, click on it, and you're going to change this to pay what you can. And it's very important to hit the save button for this whole next section. When I first started using Tixato, I never saw this little save button, so take note and hit save. If you don't hit save, it'll just go right back to basic. Now in order to have web sales turned on, you have to check this box here. After you click this box here, you're going to write under the name of the new price, how many tickets do you wish to reserve? Because the patron is going to get prompted to select how many number of tickets they want, and this is just to remind them that this is strictly reservations. Again, the pricing block is 0. Performance limit, there is no limit, and remember to hit save, you have to hit save. And this is our default payment method. You could add pricing blocks. Bigger theaters will often add prices for adults, prices for the elderly, prices for students, etc. But anyone can, for our theater, use the pay-what-you-can model. So we hit save. And that's it for right here. Then you're going to go over to the performances link. So we first entered our first performance on the first page, and that was Thursday, April 16th at 7:30 p.m. To add more performances, you just hit the date. So it's playing on the 17th, and it's also playing on Saturday the 18th. But when you hit those, it comes up as the default 7 p.m. That's not when the show is playing. So if you hover back over and click on the 17th, well, it just added another time. So you're going to hit delete. Hit 7 p.m. And to change the time, you hover over 7 p.m., click to edit performance time, and you're going to go to 7:30. But then this little save button pops up, and you have to hit save. If you don't, then it won't save. It'll just go back to 7:30. Performance name is window. Select pricing, pay what you can, and then you have to hit this little box that says sell tickets online, or else we won't be able to sell those tickets online. Oh, see how I just hit performance name and it didn't save? Because I didn't hit the save button. Window. Save. So this time block is done. Then we're going to go over to the 18th, hit 7 p.m. Click 7 p.m. to the right. 7:30, hit save. Performance name is window. Hit save again. Pricing is pay what you can. Sell tickets online. And that is that. So let's just double check that we have everything correct. 17th is correct. Oh, but the 16th is not, so we have to enter window. Save the name. Pay what you can. Sell tickets online. 3 more links to go. So if you go back up to the top of the page and hit collect info. So the data collection is when the patron goes over to reserve a ticket for the performance, they get asked a series of questions so that we can collect information about them. Their name and their email, their phone number, mailing address, and how they heard about us. So you're going to hit each of these blocks, and from each ticket holder, the name. Which means, say somebody gets 2 tickets. Actually, let's go up to the top and reserve a ticket for Middletown. So they're going to hit buy tickets. How many tickets do you wish to reserve? I'll do 2. Buy tickets. And all of the information that needs to be collected is right here. Mailing address, how did you hear about us? That's where all of this comes into play. So you hit all of these, hit save changes. And now we go to the email page. So now we are on the email page, and this is where you can edit the email that patrons receive when they reserve their tickets. So what's going to show up in the email that they receive is this graphic right here that I'm circling. We have a nice Juniata Theater banner at the top with the year of the season. It thanks the patron by name. It says the show, which they ordered tickets for, the date they're going, the time they're going, and the theater that it's located in. But below this line, underneath total purchase, there's a custom message that we want to make for the patron, reminding them that tickets are pay what you can. So right now the custom message is, remember that tickets are pay what you can, meaning you pay whatever price you wish to see the show. Come right to the box office to make your payment. So we want to reiterate that they need to only make their payments in person at the time when they see the show. So to save this custom message, we go back to the top, hit the box that says custom message, and say we delete all that, and I'm just going to write this is the custom message. Hit save changes, and it's going to update the custom message down below. There we go. So it updated, and so now you see this is the custom message. And when you're done with this page, we are going to go up to web sales. Max tickets per order. I generally put in 10 so that one family doesn't monopolize all the tickets and takes every spot available for that night of a Juniata Theater show. But 10 is a good number. So enter in 10 here, hit save changes. And now that we've filled out every single section here, we're going to go back to up the top, hit general, and then you're going to hit publish, and then that is when your web sales will become public. And that concludes our tutorial on how to create an event on Tixato. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at smithmm11@juniata.edu, or you can contact Neil Utterback, the faculty head of Juniata Theater's work study program. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.